Do a channel called Building Badazz.
Okay, cool.
One with that orange 63 builders.
Yep. Oh yeah, I remember you now. Okay, I'm with you.
Oh, that Power Cruise. See this guy out here many a times. It's pretty cool seeing this thing evolve. And you know us, we're always looking for badass stuff that's different than everybody else's. Who are you? What is this car all about?
My name's Jake Hoppy. This is a 1962 Ford Falcon with a 250 cubic inch straight six out of a 78 Ford Granada in it.
So,
I found a Australian cylinder head, which is called a 2V, which is just Ford speak for two barrel. The factory cylinder heads were, they had a cast-in log intake manifold that only had a spot for a little single barrel. So found the cylinder head, put a little more carb on it, and decided forced induction was the way to go. So I happened to buy a 68 F250 that had that supercharger sitting next to a 306 in it, and that's what gave me the idea to go this route. So I decided to put that on here and built it to work.
you know what kind of horsepower the thing is pushing now, ballpark-ish?
I've never had it on the dyno. My butt dyno says in the neighborhood of about 275 to 300 horse.
So I remember the first year that you tried to do the burnout show with this thing, and it could barely spin the tires at all with the first year with that six.
She had to work at it a little bit, that's for sure.
And I like to see that you kept the six-cylinder in and decided to do something different as well, and we're big into different stuff. And
that's what I've preached for years, is doing something different. Anybody can put an LS in anything.
Yeah, and it's super cool that you kept it a Ford parts, everything too.
Yes, sir.
I really like that that manifold idea too, with aluminum, finding something that works, and it's a super cool little car. So,
well, thank you.
You do the roll racing out here, do the burnout show, drifting.
Typically just cruising and burnouts. I've done roll racing before, but with this setup, I haven't gotten a lot of time to test it, so it's kind of just been taking her easy on the road course right now, and gonna do the burnouts later.
What's in it for a transmission?
C4.
C4?
Yep. Dad and I rebuilt that, went all the way through it, and then we put a full manual valve body in it as well.
Is it Ford 9-inch in the back?
8-inch, actually. It's the little brother to the 9-inch.
Okay.
So,
what
but
kind of
just
gear
as strong. It's a 380 gears out back, and I got a set of cowl tracks on it too to keep the axle from wrapping up, because I broke pinion snouts quite a bit once I put this much power to it. So, oh yeah.
It's kind of cool to see the evolution of it and everything. I like what you did with your strut tower.
Yep. Yeah, that's actually a custom. That strut tower brace is actually a custom piece from Mike Meyer Racing. They make one for the 60 to 63 Falcons that has the Monte Carlo bar in it, but this bar comes down straight on the ones they make, and it gets right into my, because they make them for V8s where the distributor's up over there and you don't have any of those problems. Well, because I'm running the carburetor so far over and so far back, I asked them if they would be able to make me a new one that's got this cutout in it, so that, or the, you know, how it swings out like this, so that way make room for it and I can center the motor up. Last year, the motor was actually set off. The front of the motor was actually off about 3 degrees from straight onto the car.
Oh,
so had to modify that so I could set the motor back where it's supposed to be and have the driveline angles correct.
How about the carburetor that's on it? Is it a blow-through carburetor then?
Well, all it is a typical 500 CFM 2-barrel Holley. And I converted it to blow-through, and all you really got to do is take the power valve out of it, put a block off in it, and put one of the foam floats in it, as opposed, the black foam floats as opposed to the hollow brass ones. Because I found out the hard way, boost will actually crush the brass crush the brass ones. So swapped that all out, converted it to blow-through, and here we are.
Super cool.
Thank you.
Like it. I want to see you do some burnouts with this thing.
And as long as everything goes well, we will.
That's awesome. Thanks for the interview.
Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate it.
don't forget to like this video. Click like, throw me a comment, let me know what you think. Ring the bell for those notifications when we get a new video. We got lots more coming up, guys. A lot of cool stuff coming up. I hope you guys are enjoying the ride.